Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we are counting down top-rated Vietnam War movies, and those who enjoy watching world best films must give it a try and leave a comment below about how many films you have already seen from this list or intent to see. Now let us get started. 5 Casualties of War 1989. Directed by Brian De Palma. Private Max Erikson is stationed in Vietnam under Sergeant Tony Meserve. Though Meserve saves Erikson's life during battle, the two men clash when the callous senior officer orders the abduction of Van T-On, a young Vietnamese woman, to be used as a sex slave. When Erikson refuses to take part in the abuse of On, tensions between him, Meserve and the rest of the unit heat up and finally explode during a firefight with Viet Cong troops. For We Were Soldiers 2002. Directed by Randall Wallace. A telling of the 1st Cavalry Division's battle against overwhelming odds in the Ia Drang Valley of Vietnam, seen through the eyes of the battalion's commander, Lieutenant Colonel Hal Moore. We see him take command of the battalion and its preparations to go into Vietnam. We also see how the French had, years earlier, been defeated in the same area. The battle was to be the first major engagement between US and NVA forces in South Vietnam. 3 Platoon 1986. Directed by William Oliver Stone. Chris Taylor leaves his university studies to enlist in combat duty in Vietnam in 1967. Once he's on the ground in the middle of battle, his idealism fades. Infighting in his unit between Staff Sergeant Barnes, who believes nearby villagers are harboring Viet Cong soldiers, and Sergeant Elias, who has a more sympathetic view of the locals, ends up pitting the soldiers against each other as well as against the enemy. 2 Full Metal Jacket 1987. Directed by Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick's take on the Vietnam War follows smart aleck Private Davis, quickly christened Joker by his foul-mouthed drill sergeant, and pudgy Private Lawrence, nicknamed Gomer Pyle, as they endure the rigors of basic training. Though Pyle takes a frightening detour, Joker graduates to the Marine Corps and is sent to Vietnam as a journalist, covering and eventually participating in the bloody Battle of Hue. 1 Apocalypse Now 1979. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola. In Vietnam in 1970, Captain Willard takes a perilous and increasingly hallucinatory journey upriver to find and terminate Colonel Kurtz, a once promising officer who has reportedly gone completely mad. In the company of a Navy patrol boat filled with street-smart kids, a surfing-obsessed air cavalry officer, and a crazed freelance photographer, Willard travels further and further into the heart of darkness. So that was the list, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching Vietnam War Movies Countdown, and for more updates make sure to subscribe to our channel. The handle is right in front of you.